This is your steering wheel column, and you can see I already have it apart because I have to take it apart to get it home. And what we're gonna focus on is removing the steering wheel column again, as you can see that. So do your best to get to this point. Once you get to this point, it should be pretty much good. But we're gonna go ahead and remove these 13 bolts. Let's remove these. These gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you remove those 13 bolts, then we'll be able to show you exactly what's going on with the shifter. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just move it like that. Once you get the wire disconnected, just go ahead and remove it. Or it's gonna be right here, so just get that out of the way. Okay, now that's out of the way. Now it's time to remove this. There's gonna be a Torx bit on the end of it, on the back side, so just gotta be mindful of that. Just pluck it off. A Torx like this, and you can go to the back of here where you can see this bolt. It's right there, and it needs to be removed. So sorry, I didn't realize the light was on. So this bolt here, you gotta remove this bolt, and it's on the back side, but we're not gonna touch that as yet. We're gonna go ahead and remove these right here, because these are holding it on to the steering column. You gotta remove these two bands, 1 and 2, and this band here is cracked. So let me just go ahead and show you how to remove that. First I'm gonna go right and remove these Torx. Got one, it's right there. And then 2, 3. So the reason why this car is apart already is because I had to pick this car up in Georgia, and it was literally it could not move. We to be able to drive it down here, we gotta be able to shift it and put it in park and neutral and drive. So I kind of like just patch it up really before I can get it down here. So I could I drove it down here the whole way. You can see that this band here is broken, so I just gotta remove this band. When I was buying the parts for this, they were saying that the problem with this issue is that the shaft might be bent. So we're just gonna go ahead and verify that, because I need to get this on the road again. So right now I'm just removing the bolts so that this way I could get the whole shaft out. Apparently I have missed a bolt or a Torx that's behind at the back here. I get it at the back. It's all the way to the back. So any Torx that you see on this side down here, and you can see as I'm removing it, it's actually the whole shifter is shifting, which is good. Now, once I get this out, you just gotta be careful, because you can see the truck is in park right now, and it's saying neutral, which is not what we need. So I'm just gonna lift this up and put it aside like so. Not trying to disturb it too much, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the shifter itself. Now the cable is on the bottom side of it, so you see the cable that's moving. Whoop, that's moving the shifter. So we gotta remove it right off. You see my hand, and now it's all the way to first gear. And we're gonna take our time. Whoop. And remove the whole thing. and you can see, you know, everything looks good. Everything is still good. So we just gotta basically make sure that, you know, it could shift more smoother because it wouldn't shift as smooth as we want it to. So I just wanted to be shifting a little bit more smoother. So let's go and repair this thing. So I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm just gonna basically remove this slide here, slide there, and I'm gonna say it has to do the inside of this because it's missing the rod at the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this here. So in here is broken, so I need to get this pin up. And pin is out. And we'll go ahead and bring this down like so. And just gonna take this again. Pull the pin out. Slide out. Okay, so that is good, but you can see that there's a lot of debris in this thing, so it's sliding back and forth very easy. So this is good. This is good. This is what you need. See, and we're gonna get rid of that. Now I have a new one here, right? So you can see the old one and the new one. This one's missing this tip. So what we're gonna do is clean this up so that this way we could get this to slide very smoothly in here. And let's do that. So now I have the component. Everything's all looped up. I'm gonna go ahead and install the rod right there. And this right there. This way. Cool. And it's supposed to lock right in, but the pin is worn out. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other one. There's a specific direction. But whoops. Wait. There's one there. And this side is in here. So put the pin inside. And it's all greasy now. So we're just gonna place. And this one is supposed to be in place, but it's worn out a little bit, but should be fine. Okay. Now we're just gonna reuse the same spring because I don't see anything wrong with the spring. Alright. Reuse the same spring. Then we're gonna start this back in here. should help. I'm gonna go ahead and install it. Make sure the caps fit in their areas. Make sure that the pieces fit where they need to go. Okay. We're gonna put this main bracket in first because it's already here. We're gonna install this one here. Make sure the caps are sitting. Go here. Caps are sitting in the grooves. Yep, there we go. Alright. The same thing down here. They're sitting, because let's see the difference with the old one and new ones. You can see that the old ones are shaved out and the new ones have the rib to hold it in place. So right away you can see that those are worn out, and the one that's broken, you can tell it's all worn out too as well. So those are new caps that we were replacing. So this way it could fit properly. I'm gonna put these bolts back in. So make sure all the bolts are tightened. And almost forget, make sure you put this wire back. So let's do that real quick. So it goes all the way down. You gotta plug it in first. Once it's plugged in, then put this back in here. Alright, so now we are gonna check the flow of the shifter. Way better. That is way better. Put it right there. It's in park. In park. So let me show you how we can fix, because now it's just shifting smoother. So now we could go ahead and fix the issue that we're really having with lining this up. So let me just show you that real quick. Okay, so now we see the issue. This is the reason why this cable is uneven. So you can see it's broken. And if we go up top, right here, see, that's the cause for that. Alright, and it, I'm just going to put a zip tie on here because I don't have a 5.5, So I'm gonna put a zip tie on here for now. Just wrapped around it. Come on. So the zip tie is holding. That's how I put it. And I just gotta get that little white piece. So let's start it up and see if it works. Now, when I start it, wait, there's my keys. I can go reverse, neutral, drive, back to park. There it is. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.